Hi guys, Captain Officer. We're gonna talk about Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 23. Episode 23. And we're gonna talk about what happened in the beginning. In the beginning, we were introduced to the characters Lark and Therese in the ship. And they were talking about, they had heard rumors about the Shield Hero, that he is an evil bastard. And now Fumi is thinking, what are they thinking? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I will say a very good point for the animators in the show. They did a very nice evil picture of Naofumi that I'm gonna have as a screenshot together with another picture from this episode that I really liked. They basically said the shield hero is the shield demon, or not the shield demon, but basically Lark mentioned that the shield is basically the shield bastard, blah blah blah. Sorry, but it's not easy to explain. It's a really long episode. But I really enjoyed the episode. It has really fun moments. I really enjoyed the bar scene. I really enjoyed the fights, the grinding. Anyway, so basically he says,
happened with
oh yeah,
the another three?
the other heroes. So they went up to deck because one of the sailors said, "We want the legendary heroes to inspire to our crew, to inspire and give inspiration to our crewmates."
Mhm.
But what happens next is that all the other heroes are like seasick and like, oh, and Nafumi's like, you were right. You were right with your skills last time.
Philo,
Yes, 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 yes. I forgot that, but I need to drink for a second.
Philo did
Yeah, that's really funny shit. Yeah. Anyway, so basically, Philo is swimming outside on the ship, having fun and enjoying her life and enjoying her little trip. And basically, Nafumi was saying, "Yeah, right, heroes, your skills, heroes, your skills that you showed me were actually correct. The abilities that you showed me were actually correct on my shield." And they're like, "Stop talking." Itsuki's like, "Stop talking, Nafumi, you're too loud." And Ren is like, "You're too loud." And Moriyasu's like, "Don't talk too much. It's too much complicated." And he vomits.
he couldn't
And
inte say.
he couldn't say. He's like, "I'm tired of that talk. Screw that." And Nafumi's like, "It's important, goddammit. It's important to survive, goddamn you." But he's like, "Oh, whatever." And then we see Philo kick up a giant freaking shark with two fins and kick it right up to Moriyasu. And Moriyasu's like, "Oh shit!" And the other two heroes are like, "Oh my god!" And then she kicks up another one, and basically Bitch and the other wizard chick was like, "Ah!" And two giant goddamn sharks with a purple eye. They have purple eyes. The
Mhm.
sharks have purple eyes. And she says, "Hey, master, we have food. We have food. We have dinner to eat." And he's like, "Fine. All right, fine then."
Hmm.
And I think he's smiling inside of his head. Inside of his head, he's smiling. "Yes, there you got it, Moriyasu. There you got it, you garbage can. You stupid spear bastard." And he's like, "Oh my god." Not even enough he's getting kicked by her. He is getting thrown with sharks into his face, vomits on a boat. This poor bastard gets everything.
Another
Oh.
funny,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
another funny things
Yeah,
about
we forgot.
Lark
Lark was mentioning that.
and Therese.
Yes.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
be don't
They wanted
didn't
Naofumi.
believe.
They didn't believe that Naofumi. I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the episode. But they didn't believe that Naofumi was the one he said he is. Basically, he says he's the shield hero, but they call him the shield kid instead. Because they have
Shikido.
heard rumors.
Hey Shikido.
Hey, shield kiddo. Yeah. Because it's like. And I like Raftalia's and Philo's expression because they were like smiling. And Naofumi was like, "Alright, you hit it right on the nail. I act a bit bad, but you know what I mean." He says to himself, like, anyway, guys, Naofumi says to himself in a little dialogue, he says, "Yep, you hit it right there on this, on the spike. You hit it right there on the question. I am a bit, I'm a bit evil, but not evil like that." And they basically say that they have heard rumors. Sorry, I need to drink for a second. They basically say that they heard rumors about the shield hero being a child kidnapper, murderer, and it's kind of nice because the picture. Okay, it's not nice that, but the thing that the picture that the people that animated this episode, how should we say that? The people that animated this episode did a really nice evil picture,
Mm.
and they say that if they look, basically they mention that if they look at the shield hero in a wrong way, they get executed with guillotine. That's what Lark said.
Mm.
Lark said it. Anyway, so they go off the island. Sorry, damn it, I've been jumping a bit back in the beginning. Damn it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. So they go out of the ship, CGI ship by the way, but it's a nice ship, and the crewmates forgot to mention to the poor. This is what I really like. They forgot to mention to the poor three other idiot heroes that it's gonna be a storm and they're gonna sleep in the night because they took all the rooms. I forgot to mention this. They took all the rooms in the last episode, so now Fumi needed to share a room with other heroes, with the other characters, Lark and Therese,
Private cabins.
all the private cabins. And now they are sick and they're like, and they are sended out with boars. How should we say that? They're sended out with beds with sticks to be traveled out by their companions because they're sick like this. They're like, oh, I'm sick. Oh. And Moriyasu says, Philo-chan, don't be worried of me. It's only a little bit of sickness right now. It's no problem. I can handle it. And I'm like, now Fumi is like, that's what they got. They reap what they sow. That's what I think. I was like, yes, yes, more punishment, please. More punishment, please. They need it because they're jerks. Okay, maybe Ren should be a bit like less, but to be fair, they are not acquainted to the sea. Basically, they're not accepted of the sea.
Mm.
Now, Fumi has never been sick. Oh,
So
also, I forgot to mention that.
what what is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the most powerful
I need to
characteristic
drink.
in the Palmyra Archipelago?
The most powerful character?
You know,
Enemy.
característica. ¿Qué es lo mejor de las islas?
They are very tropical and they are based on legends of the heroes. I forgot to mention that. And
What happens there?
yeah, the tour guide, I forgot to mention that. The tour guide mentioned that this is a perfect place to level up and class up. And tourists also mentioned that there are a lot of tourists. And we see a little short scene where Naofumi and Raftalia and Philo are shopping. And Raftalia is shopping for a swimsuit. And Naofumi is looking with the eye like this. I cannot show you the eye, but he's looking behind his eye like, what are you choosing? And she's like, maybe this fits. And I'm like, holy shit. But anyway, so they meet up with Lark on on an Indian statue or on a totem pole.
Doctor.
Yeah, totem pole. And now Fumi discovers a new power, an upgradable power from the ancient heroes in a stone, which basically gives a large boost to any of the allies if you pronounce what was the word again? Alswite say it's something with Sata. It's something with sorrow anyway.
Mm.
It's something with sorrow afterwards. It's not sorrow, but it's something with this word. Anyway, it's a power boost upgrade, magical power boost upgrade.
Mm.
And he gave it to Philo. So Philo is even now even double more OP. Raftalia is more OP in the magic department, but Philo is more OP in the sorry, in the healing department and in the strength department. Double more stronger than the heroes. Oh my god. They are gonna die or they're gonna be so pissed. But I don't care because now Fumi is badass. And I want the show to get a season 2. Please, for the love of God, get a season 3. For the love of God, get a season 3. Anyway, so what was it? Yes. I forgot to mention that the ancient heroes trained on this island. That's
Mm-hmm.
what this island is chosen to be the heroes' location. Because it's a training ground island. Also, Naofumi, before they went out to the boat, mentioned that Raftalia didn't get seasick at all. He wonders why. But I am like, dude, she lives on a side of a sea, on a cliffside, and
What
yeah,
what happens And what's happened
Oh.
when Don?
Oh yeah, yeah. They team up with the Lark and
Yeah.
with the chick with the blue hair.
Yep.
Basically, his girlfriend that is a bit naggy, but a nice person. She's a nice character, and they are not from this world. It seems. It seems. I suspicions. And Fumi is a bit distrusting of them. Not much, but a bit. But he likes them. They are better than the bow.
They did go to.
Yeah, they did go to
another island.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Hope you enjoy the video, but I'm gonna drink for a second. So basically, Nafumi and Raftalia are beating up the main protagonist from Slime, or they're beating up slimes, purple slimes with red eyes, and they're leveling up like crazy. He's like, "Oh my god, we're leveling up double!" And then douchebag arrow bow bitch shows up again, or Itsuki, I mean. You know the guy, the Robin Hood, and then he's like, "What the hell happened to my XP gain?" And all of them are saying my XP gain. And they're like, "This is my place. This is my place. I should be here. I should be fighting." Moriyasu and Itsuki are fighting like dumbasses, and Naofumi's like, "Oh my god, it's bitch." And Naofumi is like, "I had enough of this. Screw this. I'm getting out of here. Bye." He's like, "Ah, screw this. We leave. Come on, Laftalia, we leave." And they leave on another island where they go and fight a giant dog-horned demon with a giant mace ball tail. A karma dog. They're fighting a karma dog with wings. And it's a boss. How much XP did it give me? How much XP did it give? It was like
3,000.
3,000. Holy shit. 3,000 XP for Naofumi and his team. Holy shit. They're gonna be fine. The other heroes are not gonna be fine because they're nagging babies. You know, they're acting like babies when they should act like heroes, which they aren't. Also, they believe that their justices are correct. Ha! Fools. But anyway, the Karma Dog, what I like about the animation, I will say this. I really enjoyed the music, 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed the animation, 10 out of 10. Definitely enjoyed the first part of the animation, definitely. And I forgot to mention that basically they they said it in the first episode that if all the heroes are together in one area, they will not get any XP. Dumbasses. Anyway, now Fumi was the more sensible man in here, and he decided, screw this, I'm leaving. And the other one was saying, no, it's my place, no, it's my place, you spear dumb. And he's like, I am older than you. Moriyasu says, I'm older, I'm 21. Like, who cares about your age, goddammit? You need to survive, moron. Anyway, I forgot to mention that the Karma Dog had a spike tail. So they take the Karma Dog they take the resources out of the Karma Dog, and we see that Raftalia's sword, her little beautiful sword, and Philo's beautiful claws are getting damaged. I think Naofumi will save that sword.
Very quickly.
Yeah. Because she says basically that our levels are stronger than our weapons repairing abilities. If I'm not wrong, yes. Perfect. I hope you don't hear the noise in the background. I don't think they hear it. No. Anyway, so they have some fun killing some enemies, and they decide. Oh, I forgot to mention. Now Fumi uses one of the new skills that he learned from one of the pricks, from one of the heroes that are pricks. Basically, the skill is, take out the thing you do in video games. Take out items. Take out items from inventory. MMO. And the funny thing is, the guy that was the tourist guy, he's creepy as fuck. He's creepy. The tourist guy with the beard, yeah. Anyway, he basically says, here, you have a brochure. Don't kill other adventurous kills, and this is the MMO guide for adventuring. That's a bit funny because I have played... Damn, my throat. I have played Knights of the Old Republic, and is that not an MMO?
No.
Yes, I have played MMOs, so that was a bit funny for me. I am a gamer, so I have played. Sorry, I'm a gamer, I have played, so yeah. Anyway, so they decide, now Fumi's like, okay, I need to take out some weapons. He activates his shield, and he takes out, he magically takes out a dog karma sword and a dog karma claw hand gauntlet for the lolly bird, for the KFC chicken that looks like a cute little doggy holding a little bone in his mouth. And Raftali is really happy for the gift.
So after that,
And after that, they decide to camp a bit outside and look at the resources, which were some jewels, some potions, some materials, and other stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And they hear a noise. Oh, basically, Raftalia is a bit more worried. Basically, she is girlfriend 200.0 million points. And she says, "Hey, now Fumi, you shouldn't stress out yourself to fight these enemies on this island, you know? Because remember when you fighted the Pope, you got yourself cursed." And he's like, I'm fine, don't worry about me." And she has the worry eye. I cannot show you the eyes, but she's like, oh, she's worried. And I'm like, just goddamn marry yourself. Just goddamn do it once. Just kiss him. She really is next to him, like this, close. And I'm like, damn, just kiss him already. But anyway, that's what I want, but whatever. Anyway, so basically they hear some noises outside in the bush, and we hear that Lark and Teresa has shown up again, and they say, "Where the hell were you when we wanted to team up?" But it's like, yeah, they wanted to team up, but they were on the other island before, so now Fumi explains that, like, yeah, I'm sorry, but we were training and stuff, and this is actually interesting. Raftalia actually agrees with the other female party member, which is Teresa. Therese. The one with the blue hair. Anyway, though, so I forgot to mention that Therese can actually speak by taking out some form of energy outside of the crystal of her boyfriend, Lark, I think. And Raftalia couldn't understand her in the beginning. Hmm. Have I done a spoiler? I don't think so. No. Anyway, I'm a bit suspicious. Are they adventures? Are they simple adventures or something more? Hmm? They don't. To me, it seems that they're not telling all the truth. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. To me, it seems that they're not telling the whole truth. Anyway, so now Fumi is basically saying you can get some of the shares of our gifts or our, how do you say that again? From the resources that we have gotten. You can get some. And Lark is like, oh, amazing. But then it's like, hmm. And Nafumi's like, this is what we got from the Karma Dog. Hmm. And he's like, huh, interesting.
yeah.
It wasn't so much important. It was like, why didn't you join with us? And it's like, Nafumi's like, yeah, I joined with you, but you weren't there. They did their own thing. And I forgot to mention that the girl of Lark basically says to Raftalia, maybe we should go rest and eat some food, have some fun on a bar. Yeah, basically go to the bar or something. And this is actually one of the chapters in the light novel, the bar chapter. Guess why I remember that? I love that chapter in the light novel. I love that one. I loved it. Anyway, so they basically go to the bar, and we have some slow shots where they talk in animation, and they don't talk so much, but they have fun. Philo is playing with the musicians, and Raftalia meets her rival again, or her rival, the douchebag armor guy with the mustache, and he's like, "Oh, dummy humans," and she's fully drunk. She's just basically Nafumi's like, "Okay, here you have this." He didn't give her that, but he left some beer on the table, and she's like, curious. And then she drinks it, and she's like this. She's like, it's not easy to explain, but she's fully drunk. So unfortunately, Raftalia's raccoon species are very susceptible to alcohol. Yikes! But we did something. The most badass scene in this episode was basically the fight with the armored guy, and she's like, "Okay, come on, arm wrestle, bitch. And she wins. And the guy like, oh, damn it, I'm trying, damn it. And Raftalia's like, damn you. And she looks at him like drunk, and then she looks like at him like, and she takes him down like this, like whoosh, whoosh. And he's like, ah. And then she's like, I win. And she's fully drunk, and Nafumi's like, oh my god. And Lark and Nafumi are like, what the hell? And she's like, ah, yay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. She basically ate. Now, Fumi is a badass. Nothing to say. Badass man. Badass man with his alcohol. He basically eats some form of grapes. He's like, nom, nice fruit. And Lark is like, holy shit, no! Lark and the bartender are like, no, 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 no! And he's like, nom, nom. And Lark is like, dude, that's very difficult to eat. And they have some more shots, you know. I really enjoy when they were talking. They didn't talk much in this part. They were like showing some montage. But I really enjoyed the fight with Raftalia versus the armored guy. Because he needed to pay. Even if he couldn't die, he needs to pay in some way. And Raftalia's like, I win! You know, that expression was the best. She was like, I win! And, oh, Moriyasu showed up. I forgot to mention, Moriyasu showed up at the bar and he's like, ooh, interesting fruit. Let me test it. Let me taste it. Now, Fumi-sama. I'm like, fine, if you want to. Fine, of course. Fine, son, fine. At your own risk, bastard. And he's like, nom. And then he's like, and then he's like, oh. And he's like, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to explain that, but it's coming out.
Cayó con espuma en la boca.
Sí, cayó con espuma en la boca. He's like falling out with this. He's falling out with this. Boom, like this. Oh. And the bitch is saying, Moriyasu-sama, no! And they need to carry him to the hospital. You dumb, dumb, dumb moron. But I forgot to mention, it seems that, wait, he's the oldest one in the group of the heroes. He's 21. Oh, I forgot to mention, he comes from another Japan, which means his alcohol institution is maybe much lower there. Shit. Anyway, basically Lark is talking to Nafumi and like, oh my god, you're holding your liquor. And he's like, it's just fine, I'm just eating it. He's like, dude, you know, you need to eat that with water, you know? And he's like, why? It's tasty. Why should I do that? But it's like, he's like saying, oh my god, that's the most concentrated alcohol fruit ever. Damn it, I forgot the name of the fruit. It's some name with T or something. I will check the name in the internet later. We can write down the name later. But it's a very hard fruit. Oh, it's ponga fruit. Ponga. Oh, it's ponga fruit. I remembered it now. Ponga fruit. It's an alcoholic fruit. It looks like a giant little berry like this. And he eats it like this. Candy. And you will get a perfect nickname now for me. Perfect nickname. The God of Liquor. And Fumi's other superpower is basically being resistant to fucking poison or alcohol. No, damn it! It means that Raftalia cannot make him drunk. Crap! How is gonna? How is she gonna seduce him now? That's what I'm thinking. How is she gonna seduce him later? Maybe there are other. Maybe there are other ways. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Maybe there are other ways. But I'm serious. Raftalia needs to seduce him in some way. In a good way, though. Not in a bad way. In a good way. Like a little romance, dating thing. I hope they do that. Please! Anyway. Oh, later, they decide to, what was it again? Damn it. They decided to team up and fight a giant, enormous penguin Godzilla. And they fight a giant, enormous penguin Godzilla and eliminated it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Therese is lancing out a spell. What was the spell's name, sir? They were fighting the penguin, did some cool action scenes. World Blaze. Diamond World Blaze. Fire Blaze. Fire Blaze. Fire Blaze. And Fumi was like, oh my god, that's the first time I've heard that spell. And Raftalia as well. So they were like, we We need to be a bit more Sherlock Holmes here, huh?
Al mismo
I'm a bit more
tiempo,
suspicious.
al mismo tiempo mataba pingüinos, pero también
Penguins,
cobraba
killing penguins
y
with
cobraba.
yeah, I forgot to mention that. So basically, when they were fighting the penguins, which were small penguins, and the giant penguin mama, which is the giant Godzilla thing, I will say this: great job, animators, creating a very evil-looking penguin. It looks so cute, but it's evil. Aww. And Lark is badass. He's just cutting them down like food. And I forgot to mention that. What was the girl's name again? Lark's Therese. Therese basically says a spell, fire blaze, and burns all the penguins. And Nafumi is inside of the shot. And Lark and Raftalia and and Fido are worried about Nafumi. But Lark is saying, it's fine, it's fine. And Nafumi is like, oh my god, I'm gonna burn up with flames. But then he's like, the flames are not doing anything to me. And they're blue, beautiful flames. And he discovers that the flames are burning the penguins like chicken crisp. And basically cures him of his curse. Yay, it cures him of his curse. He had a curse here on his arm. And it cures him. He's like, ooh, they have more power than they seem. So Naofumi is a bit, he's a nice guy, but he's a bit suspicious of like they seem to be other people than they are. They're not simple adventurers. But then Naofumi gives them some stuff, but he talks to Raftalia like, holy shit, they leveled up fast. They win against the penguin. I like the penguin's design though. I really enjoyed this episode. 10 out of 10, no questions asked. Anyway, so they defeat the penguin boss and they get some new things. And basically, now Fumi shows something to Lark, and Lark is like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can get some stuff from us." They were sharing their loot, and he's like, "What is this?" And then they cut to next time. They don't show that. Basically, the anime likes to cut some stuff to keep some suspense. I I think that's a good idea though. Sorry, my throat. Damn it, I don't know the drink. Anyway, so basically the animators are basically cutting some stuff, or not cutting, but shifting away to give some suspense.
Okay. Well,
And Lark and
what happens later?
oh yeah, oh we forgot to mention that they leveled up to level 70, and they leveled up fast. But then Nafumi says
From
that
40 to 70.
to 40 to 70. Holy shit, that's a lot of levels. I think the other heroes are fucked. They're screwed. Bye! Bye, Moriyasu-sama! Bye! Anyway, so they basically say goodbye to each other, and Fumi decides to, he wanted them to join again and to fight next morning. He wanted them to join again to fight next morning, but he's like, okay, fine. But he's like, Oh, I forgot to mention. He gave her. Did I say that? Um, what was it again? Her name, damn it. The one with the blue hair, Therese, gives Naofumi a jewel and another jewel and a couple of material, metal and jewel, to make a little jewel crystal or make a bracelet. And he makes the bracelet, and he said the crystals' names. We can check those names later. But one of the crystals was with A, one of them was with M or Y or something, or with S or something. And Nafumi actually said to her, "This crystal you have given me is super rare here, like extremely rare. It's like it doesn't exist here often." So I'm a bit like, these people are saying that they're adventurers, but they're higher level. Oh, I forgot to mention, when they were going to one of the battles, or when they were going to fight the penguin bird thing, Lark said that he was level 56, level 56, and that Teresa was level 62. And that to me sounds like suspicion. Because now Fumi says later, they have reached their class ups, their double class ups, huh? Okay, this seems to me that they are not adventurers. They're not telling who they are, huh?
Okay.
Interesting. Anyway, suspension, mystery. It's good to have mystery, you know? Anyway, so basically, Teresa becomes very happy when Naofumi gives her the necklace. I can show you the necklace like this then. Just pretend that this is the necklace. So he gives her the necklace, and she cries, and she says, "Here, you get this." And he's like, "Oh my God, that's half a bounty's money, Jesus!"
Mm.
That's what my expression would be like. Holy shit, that was a lot of money. It was like a full bag with money. And she says as well, like she says to Lark, "Please, can you make more?" And he's like, "Maybe." But she says, "Can you give me?" She's talking to Lark. I forgot to mention. She's talking to Lark and saying, "Oh, Lark, it looks so beautiful. It's like they have captured the inside of the diamond." And he's like, what is the? He's not an asshole, but he's like, he's not so much for jewels. And he's like, it's not so special. And she's like, give me your money, give all your money. He's like, hey, what? Damn it, no. And she's like, give me the money, Lark. And he's like, no. And Nafumi's like, you don't need to. You can give me with bargaining or anything else later. So they decide to, sorry, they decide to separate, and Nafumi has the beach episode in this part of this episode. So we get a beach episode, we get progress, we basically sorry my throat. We basically get progress, story progress, and slice of life beach. Yay! Great! And basically Nafumi is on the beach, enjoying the time, thinking about upgrading and other stuff. What was he saying there? He was thinking he's having a good time. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The best part of the episode, one of the best parts. Basically, Philo says, "Master, master, I found something on the ground or on the water. I found something underwater, a temple or something."
Mm.
And he's like, "No," she says, basically, "I found some island on the ground or on the water."
Mm.
And he's like, "Underwater? You know there are islands here," he says before. But she's like, "No, it's underwater." And he's like, interesting. And then he looks at the penguin. Oh, I forgot to mention this. He looks at the bag, at his bag. What was it? His pack bag. He looks at the pack bag, at the adventure bag that they have, and they have two penguin suits. And he's like, And he's looking at the penguin suit. It's like, oh, I can use this. He's basically saying, I can use this to go underwater with it. It's underwater resistant.
Mm.
He's like, And then we hear Raftalia saying, "Nafumi-sama, how do I look?" And we see the most goddamn sexiest thing we have ever seen right now so far. Raftalia in a nice beach swimsuit. And Nafumi's like, you look fine. That would be maybe. He basically says, analyzing her in the body, like looking at her, like, But he's not sexually attracted, unfortunately. Damn it! Damn it, she tries to give a hint. She even is blushing in there. But he's saying, maybe that swimsuit is resistant to water. He's thinking tactically. And then he says, "No, you look beautiful. You look beautiful." And Raftalia is like, "Yes, you do. You think I look beautiful?" And she swaggles around with her tail. She does this with her tail. It's not easy to explain, but it's like this. She does this with her tail. Oh, I don't know how to do the noise, but you know what I mean. And he's like, we can go on the adventure, Raftalia. We can go on a little trip. And she's like, "Yes, we can go." It was like he's suggesting to her, we can swim outside and swim.
Mm.
She's like, "Yes."
What fine though?
What fine?
What phone?
What for? She said.
Underwater.
Yeah, she said for underwater. And she's like in the penguin suit later on when they're going down to the temple. She's like, damn it. And she's like, and she's like, she wanted to swim with him in the sea, damn it. She wanted to swim with him in the sea. She wanted to have fun with Naofumi. God damn you. God damn you, anime. God damn you. God damn you, Naofumi. Dense bastard. He's dense in the head. Too dense. Anyway, so they go down to the. Sorry, we need to continue with the plot. They go down to the underwater temple. Hashtag the underwater temple is actually shown in the intro. Yay! Spoiler warning. But anyway, so they go down to the temple and we see Raphalia's dog sword. She has a dog sword with dog ears. You know, the hilt of the sword is dog ears. Oh, cute. So they go down, they go in, and they open it, and Fumi's like, we can breathe here. Huh, interesting. And I'm a bit tired. Anyway, so they go up to the upper level of the shrine of the temple, and they see the thing that they didn't expect, a dragon hourglass, and they're like, "What? A dragon hourglass here?" And Nafumi's like, "Oh shit! This means that the waves are gonna come here." And Raftali is like, "Oh my god, no! Damn it!" And Naofumi decides to activate the hourglass, and it says in the timer 2 days remaining before the fourth wave comes. And Raftali is worried and says, "We cannot save the people here. We don't have time to save the people." Or she wants to save the people. She is very desperate. She's very nervous. And Naofumi is like, "Holy shit, 2 days!" And I forgot to mention, Naofumi before in one of the islands says, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time, kids. We have a lot of time, Raftalia and Philo. But it seems you don't. Karma is biting you now. Whoops. Anyway, so now Fumi and Raftalia and Philo are planning how they're gonna try to save people, and Raftalia is saying, "We need to save the people." And basically now Fumi says, so every hourglass, even if they're not civilians, or this is what I think, guys. This is what I think. Even if a society died with an hourglass, the hourglass still functions if a hero is next to it. So basically, they have dragged the wave in here. Shit. Ah! It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be action and fun. I think now Fumi is gonna be fine. He has killed hundreds of boss. He even killed a boss, a giant penguin boss, and a giant karma dog boss. He's fine. The other heroes are not gonna be fine. At all. Anyway, overall, I enjoyed the episode, and the next episode is called Episode 24.
24. Yeah.
Episode 24. What was this episode called again? Oh, damn it.
I'm not sure.
Carmilla Island. I need to check that, yeah. I will check the name later.
Before
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video.
the legendary bird food.
A bear? What?
The legendary bird food.
Bird code? What?
God.
The legendary bird god.
God.
The legendary gods. That's what the episode is called. The legendary gods or something. Anyway, we'll see you next time. I really enjoyed this episode. And for the love of God, now for me. Or, damn it. No, you took another title.
Manga.
Oh shit.
Men vänta.
Anyway, I will put the title after the video, so we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh. The time is going, so it's fine. I can end it just now. It's gonna be too long. We see you next time. Captain Mulford enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed it. Hashtag the other three heroes suck.